All right, Evan got up there and got to 11.7. They got him dug out, and now we're going to run with number 24, Garrett Tom. Victor, Idaho on a skidoo, followed by Braden Holden Dickey and Jaden Marshall.
Cody Jennings with 125.77, 125.77 for Cody Jennings. Up next, racer number 179, Tom Roby. Thane, Wyoming, riding Skidoo. He'll be followed by Danny Johnson and Jay Manaberry. All right, disregard what I said about Cody Jennings' time. We're going to do a hand time on Cody Jennings. So, we're going to go ahead and go to racer number 179, Tom Roby, Thane, Wyoming, riding Skidoo, followed by Danny Johnson and James Manaberry.
All right, Garrett Tom getting up there, getting it done, getting us moving again. 109.16, 109.16, moving out in front. Now we're going to go with number 752, Braden Holden Dickey, Thane, Wyoming, on a skidoo, followed by Jaden Marshall and Caden Rainey. All right, Braden Dickey up and over the 1:16:35. 1:16:35 for Braden Dickey. Now we're going to run with number 407, Jaden Marshall, Bloomington, Idaho, on a Polaris, followed by Caden Rainey and Raiden Lutz.
All right, on the hill in the red lane, back up and run, and we're going with racer number 179, Tom Roby. Thane, Wyoming, riding Skidoo, followed by Danny Johnson and James Menneberry. Okay. So Cody Jennings is going to be a 15140. 15140 for Cody Jennings, Tom Roby on the hill. Well, shucks. 10.8 going to be the high mark for Tom Roby. 10.8 will be the high mark for Tom Roby. Once we get him out of the way, we're going to go with racer number 107, Danny Johnson, Camas, Utah, riding Skidoo, followed by James Menneberry and Justin Thomas. Mason Rutledge going to wrap up the class.
All right, Jaden Marshall getting up there, getting it done. 1:18:22, 1:18:22 for Jaden Marshall. Now we're going to run with my little buddy, 203, Caden Rainey, Thane, Wyoming, on a Polaris, followed by Raiden Lutz and Jet Johnson.
Here we go, Danny Johnson headed up the hill. Danny Johnson charging the hill. Camas, Utah, riding Skidoo. Jay Menneberry, Justin Thomas, Mason Rutledge going to wrap up the class. Then we go to open mod. We are well on our way to wrapping up the red lane here at Mogul Madness.
All right, Caden Rainey up and over with a 1:12:84, 1:12:84 for Caden Rainey. Now we're going to run with number 125, Raiden Lutz, Garden City, Utah, on a Polaris, followed by Jet Johnson and Lucas Conger.
Danny Johnson with 128.02, 128.02 for Danny Johnson. Now it's time for the train robber. Racer number 411, Jay Menneberry, Alpine, Wyoming, riding Skidoo, followed by Justin Thomas and Mason Rutledge. Landings. Yeah, almost like it wasn't there. I don't know. Did he? That glare sucks but it almost looked like he took a. No, good recovery. And Keith kind of sort of was doing that shit earlier, like just banging through it. Go Jay, go. No, he's back there. I'm sure of it.
All right, Raiden Lutz up and over the 116.24. 116.24 for Raiden Lutz. Now we're running with number 701, Jet Johnson. Camas, Utah on a skidoo, followed by Lucas Conger and Zach Wiley.
Something slowed him up there. 120.89 for Manaberry. 120.89 for Jay. Go now with racer number 112, Justin Thomas, Idaho Falls, Idaho, riding Polaris. Mason Rutledge is going to wrap up the class. Then we'll go into our final class of the day, open modified. It'll be Max McGinnis, Tom Roby, and Zach Matson. You'll be the first three out. Mason Rutledge is going to drop down a little because he goes last in this class.
All right, Jet Johnson getting up there, getting it done. 110.02, 110.02 for Jet. Now we're gonna skip Michael, and we're gonna go to 456. Lucas Conger, Grand Lake, Colorado on a skidoo, followed by Zach Wiley and Colton Knox.
Justin Thomas, 117 flat. Yeah, 117 flat. For Justin Thomas, going now with racer number 522, Mason Rutledge, wrapping up the class. And we're going to go to Max McGinnis, Tom Roby, Zach Matson first up in open mod.
All right, Lucas Conger up and over the 110.86. 110.86 for Lucas Conger. Now we're going to run with number 552, Zach Wiley, Jackson, Wyoming, on to Polaris, followed by Colton Knox and Chance Jones.
One 23.63, 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, 4. Mason Rutledge, and that wraps up 9 mod qualifying as we get ready to go right into open modified. We're going to go straight through. I talk for a living, folks. We're going to go with racer number 336, Max McGinnis, Big Piney, Wyoming, riding Skidoo. He'll be followed by Tom Roby and Zach Matheson. Ooh, wasting no time. Good jump, Max.
All right, Zach Wiley getting up and getting over 125.21, 125.21 for Zach Wiley. Now we're off and running with number 117, Colton Knox, Grand Lake, Colorado on a Skidoo, followed by Chance Jones and Harper Handsaker.
127.59 for Max McGinnis. 127.59 for Max. Up next, race number 179, Tom Roby, Thane, Wyoming, riding Skidoo, followed by Zach Matheson, Danny Johnson.
All right, Colton Knox getting up there, getting it done. Good time, 110.84. 110.84 for Colton Knox. It's going to get him in there on this one. Now we're going to run with number 347, Chance Jones, Smoot, Wyoming, on a Skidoo, followed by Harper Handsaker. And he will finish up Amateurs Mod. We'll move into Juniors, 12 to 13.
Tom Roby had a little bit of a bobble there. Got knocked off kilter, but I think the time is going to be good. One 141.11, 141.11 for Tom Roby as we go to race number 707. Zach Matheson, Casper, Wyoming, riding Polaris, followed by Danny Johnson and Kyle Tapio.
All right, our last racer in this class. It looks like Chance Jones got up there and got a mark of 12.5. We'll get him cleaned off the hill, and we'll run with our last racer, number 435, Harper Handsaker, Camas, Utah. Looks like the time to beat is a 1:31:39 if he wants to race tomorrow. 1:31:39 is the time to beat.
Wow. Well, that's another bad news to deliver. Sounds like Zach Masson going to get a high mark at 10.7. 10.7 will be the high mark for Zach Masson as we go with racer number 107, Danny Johnson, Camas, Utah, riding Skidoo, followed by Kyle Tapio, Cody Jennings, Garth Kaufman, Andy Thomas. Then we'll plug Mason Rutledge in. And there's a good view of Toby Shepard right there. Up there watching.
Six. 1:06:41 for Harper Handsaker. 1:06:41. That's going to get him in there. Good time. Hell, that might even be the fastest time. All right, we'll take it. So, unofficially, this is your top 12, not in order. Jason Tisdall, Dylan Pugmire, Garrett Tom, Braden Dickey, Jaden Marshall, Caden Rainey, Raiden Lutz, Jet Johnson, Lucas Congers, Zachary Wiley, Colton Knox, and Harper Handsaker.
All right, Danny kind of having a little bit of a pile up there. He's going to try to hook it around. I think he's still good, but looked like it might have smarted a little bit. All right, still rolling. $149.23 for Danny Johnson. 149.23. Up next, race number 318, Kyle Tapio, Battleground, Washington, riding Articat, followed by Cody Jennings and Garth Kaufman.
All right, off and running with our juniors classes, 12 to 13, number 445, Bo Sanford, Ashton, Idaho, on a Skidoo, followed by Tragan Phelps, Brody Zollinger, and Jarrett Johnson. All right, sounds like Bo got up there, got into a little trouble. 11.7 for Bo. We'll get him cleaned off the hill there, moved out of the way, and we're going to run with number 168, Tragan Phelps, Fish Haven, Idaho, on a Polaris.
1:18:39, 1:18:39 for Kyle Tapio. He's your, yes, he is by a ways your fastest qualifier right now in open mod. Going out the racer number 454, Cody Jennings, Victor Idaho riding Skidoo, followed by Garth Kaufman, Andy Thomas. Then we're going to plug Mason Rutledge in there. One 41-43 for Cody Jennings. 141-43. Up next, racer number 48, Garth Kaufman out to Wyoming. Riding that supercharged Arctic Cat. He's going to be followed by Andy Thomas. Then we go to Mason Rutledge. After that, it'll be Tanner Myers, Big Ben, and Luke. Nope, probably not Luke Bledsoe.
All right, off and running with number 168, Tragan Phelps, Fish Haven, Idaho, on a Polaris. He will be followed by Brody Zollinger and Jarrett Johnson.
One 15:09. Nice run, new fastest time in this class. 1:15:09. For Garth Kaufman, going to go now with race number 104. Andy Thomas, Afton, Wyoming, riding Polaris. He'll be followed by Mason Rutledge and Tanner Myers.
Sounds like Tragan got up there and got into a little bit of trouble. 11.6 for Tragan Phelps. Now, once we get him cleaned up out of that big hole they got up there, we'll go on to number 66, Brody Zollinger for Logan, Utah, on an Arctic Cat. And he will be followed by Jarrett Johnson. And that will finish up our juniors ages 12 to 13. We will move on to Semi-Pro Open.
2013, 120. 1-3 for Andy Thomas. 1-2-0, 1-3. Gonna double check the starting lights on the red lane, and we're gonna go with Mason Rutledge right after that. Then it'll be Tanner Myers and Big Ben. So, off and running with racer number 522, Mason Rutledge is who we got rolling. Had to move him down a little bit because he was last in the last class, so we brought him right to this point. So Mason Rutledge, Rigby, Idaho, riding Skidoo. He will be followed by Tanner Myers and Big Ben.
All right, now we're off and running with number 66, Brody Zollinger, Logan, Utah, on the 400 Articat.
$122.80 for Mason Rutledge. 122.80. Now we're going to go with racer number 2, Tanner Myers, Soda Springs, Idaho. Riding Polaris be followed by Big Ben Slensick and Russ Tapio.
All right, sounds like Brody got up there and got into a little bit of trouble. He's up there a little bit higher. He's up there at 14.5. 14.5 for Brody. That puts him out in the lead. With our last racer to go, number 71, Jarrett Johnson, Camas, Utah, on a Skidoo.
$130.44 for Tanner Myers. 130.44 for Tanners. We go to racer number 72, Big Ben Slensick, Rock Springs, Wyoming, riding Skidoo, followed by Russ Tapio and Greg Dana.
All right, after Jarrett makes his run, we'll move on to Semi-Pro Open, the new class, new here this weekend, starting with number 120, Tanner Thomas, followed by Austin Rogers and Brody Sermon.
$140.44 for Big Ben. 140.44 as we go now with racer number 322. I'm pretty sure, yep. Russ Tapio, Battleground, Washington, riding Arctic Cat. He'll be followed by Greg Dana and Ben Marquis. $122.97 for Russ Tapio. 122.97 for Russ. Going now with racer number 789, Greg Dana, Thane, Wyoming, riding Skidoo. He'll be followed by Ben Marquis and Jay Manaberry. Greg Dana came in with 121.90, 121.90. Off and running right now, racer number 6, Ben Marquis, Etna, Wyoming, riding Polaris, will be followed by Jay Manaberry and Spanky. $137.70, 137.70 for Ben Marquis. Up next, racer number 411, the Train Robber, Jay Manaberry, Alpine, Wyoming, riding Skidoo. He'll be followed by Blaine Matthews and Cameron Lindsay.
All right, we got her all clear here, and we're off and running with number 71, Jarrett Johnson, Camas, Utah, on a Skidoo.
And the Train Robber comes in with a 114.81, scalding fast. 114.81 for Jay Manaberry. Going to go now with race number 230. Currently holds the claim to the fastest time of the day. Blaine Matthews, Pinedale, Wyoming, riding Skidoo. He'll be followed by Cameron Lindsay and Tony Ryan. $111.58, 111.58. 8. New fastest qualifier, Blaine Matthews, going now with race number 185. Cameron Lindsay, Wellsville, Utah, riding Articat. He's going to be followed by Tony Ryan and Aaron Sturck.
All right, looks like Jarrett got up there, got into a little trouble at 12.5. 12.5 for Jarrett Johnson. That will finish up our juniors, ages 12 to 13. Now we're going to move on to Semi-Pro Open. Tanner Thomas, Austin Rogers, Brody Sermon. $120.49 for Cameron Lindsay. Up next, racer number 636, Tony Ryan, Brigham City, Utah, riding Skidoo, followed by Aaron Sturck and Nate Suter. $128.90 for Tony Ryan. 128.90 for Tony Ryan. Going to go now with racer number 285. Cash or Crash, Aaron Sturck. We're rolling for the cash side of things today. From Pinedale, Wyoming, riding Skidoo. He's going to be followed by Cousin Nate, Toby Shepard, Justin Thomas, Brett Hillham's going to wrap up the red lane for the day.
122.59 for Aaron Sturk. 122.59 for Aaron. Up next, racer number 95, cousin Nate Suter, Thane, Wyoming, riding Skidoo. He'll be followed by Toby Shepard and Justin Thomas. And again, Brett Hillam is going to be wrapping up the class. Uh-oh.
All right, Tanner Thomas getting it done. Starting the class off semi-pro open. 104.51. 104.51 for Tanner Thomas. Now on the mountain, we got number 509, Austin Rogers, Francis, Utah, on a Skidoo, followed by Brody Sermon and Michael Murphy.
All right, cousin Nate kind of hopped on the struggle bus there, wound up with a 7.3 high mark. 7.3 high mark for Nate Suter as we get ready to go with racer number 22, Toby Shepard, Jackson, Montana. Riding players, Justin Thomas will be after that. And again, Brett Hillam wrapping up the class.
All right, Austin Rogers up and over with a 105.40. 105.40 for Austin Rogers. We're off and moving now. Number 681, Brody Sermon, Tarrenton, Idaho, on an Articat, followed by Michael Murphy and Riley Articat Kincaid.
One 119.26, 119.26. 119.26 for Toby Shepard. Up next, racer number 112, Justin Thomas, Idaho Falls, Idaho. Last run of the day for him. And then Brett Hillam going to wrap up our red lane.
All right, Brody Sermon up and over with a 115.07. 115.07 for Brody. Now we're going to move on to number 421, Michael Murphy, Lehigh, Utah, on an Articat, followed by Riley Kincaid and Tyler Carroll.
118.13 for Justin Thomas, 11813. For Justin, up next, racer number 33, Brett Hillam, Plain City, Utah, riding Polaris, and that'll wrap up the class. Two zero five zero six 20506 for Brett Hillam. We'll get that leaderboard up for you here in just a minute as soon as we do our calculations, because that does wrap up the pro lane. And maybe we'll keep the live stream going, kind of switch it over to the blue lane. I don't know what our camera positions are, but maybe, I guess. I don't know. They'll tell me. But we are done with the pro lane, moving to the blue.
And as soon as we get the blue lane clear, we will be off and running. You can see him here on the live feed. This is your semi-pro king, Jackson, the whole winner. Riley Kincaid, number 102 on an Articat. Yeah. All right, Riley Kincaid up and over with a 104.42. 104.42, moving him out in the lead. And now we're going to go with number 932, Tyler Carroll, Paris, Idaho, on a Polaris, followed by Bush, Anctil, and Jackson Rogers.
All right, while we're running that blue lane, I want to tell you about the Highmark Club. If you haven't gotten involved in the Highmark Club, you're missing out. You can become a member of RMSHA without even having to own a snowmobile. You could be a member of RMSHA on a beach in Florida, Mexico, or anywhere else, and all you have to do is go to rimshaw.net. Join the Highmark Club. It is brand new for 2021, and this exciting membership is going to get you all kinds of great discounts. Going to put you in for a drawing, but our awesome sponsors that we brag about all the time, like SLP, Climb, and all that kind of stuff, there's some discount codes with that you can get. You can pretty much get a return on that $100 real fast if this is your kind of sport. You can also reference your favorite racer and kind of sort of be on their team, and they'll get credit for your membership. So get in on the Highmark Club. Rimshot.net is how you're going to get it done. You go to the fan tab, click on that, and you can be entered today, and we'll draw your name this weekend.
All right, Tyler Carroll up and over with a 108.63. 108.63 for Tyler Carroll, and then we're going to be off and running with number 64, Butch Anctil, Park City, Utah, on a Skidoo, followed by Jackson Rogers and Lucas Youngberg.
And we do want to throw a great big thank you out to our King of Kings sponsors, Articat, Polaris, Skidoo. Starting line products, your adventure starts here. Pure Adrenaline Motorsports, the King and Queen Run program, adds a $500 bonus to all of our Kings and Queens. That includes the semi-pro, and the awesomeness of that is that usually comes with a little bitty check, not real lucrative, but now Pure Adrenaline Motorsports have made it possible for them to win a $500 bonus on top of the rest of what they usually get paid. That was going to come out better than that. But anyway, we also want to thank Boondocker for those who demand the boost best. Either way, the best. Boondocker gives its customer the edge to take on the most technical terrain with performance you can depend on. I don't know why, but this bright sunshine I cannot read. And Butcher Racing sponsoring all the trophies this year. We appreciate Butcher Racing and Bart's support, and Tara for putting up with Bart. Big thanks to Carl Cycle Sales, Idaho's largest power sports dealership, family owned and operated since 1966, for the premier gas, Honda, Husqvarna, Kawasaki, KTM, Polaris, Timbersled, and Suzuki power sports dealership in the Northwest. We don't just sell snowmobiles, motorcycles, ATVs, and UTVs. We ride them and test the limits of the power sport vehicles we sell at Carl Cycles. We know because we ride.
All right, Butch is up and over with a 127.15. 127.15. Now we're going to move on to number 267, Jackson Fast Rogers, Camas, Utah, on a Skidoo, followed by Lucas Youngberg and Rhett Harward.
Nice lid, Spanky. Want to throw a great big thank you out to Driven Power Sports, Wyoming's premier Polaris and Skidoo dealership. Fox Shocks, go farther, ride Fox. And of course, Frank May Skidoo jumping in and picking up the finish line sponsorship. Rocky Mountain Power Sports, sponsor of the starting line, serving your power sports and equipment needs in God's perfect square. Thomas Drilling, tapping water for years, serving Idaho and Wyoming. And Zebros, upgrade your suspension.
All right, there it is. That's where he gets his name. Jackson Fast Rogers up and over the 101.87. 101.87 for Jackson Rogers. And now we're off and running with number 844, Lucas Youngberg, Estacada, Oregon, on a Polaris, followed by Rhett Harward and Casey Connor.
And our Queen of the Hill sponsors, Island Park Adventures, Salt River Motors. Our mission is to offer you the latest Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, along with unparalleled service. Once you give us a try, we're sure you'll come back for more. Phillips 66U Save, your convenience, our pleasure. Star Valley Skidoo, Cousin Delmar, big thank you to him. Tad Jenkins Auto Group, where small-town values endure. And our points leader sponsor, Afton Point S Tire, Clover Creek Inn. Feel welcome, feel comfortable, feel right at home. And Johnson's X, specializing in utility work and custom home excavation, serving Summit and Wasatch counties in Utah. Precision Boats and Arctic. Renton Coil Springs, world-class spring manufacturer for aerospace, military, commercial, and motorsports markets, providing superior quality sports and performance parts and performance since 1949.
All right, Lucas up and over with a 108.44. 108.44 for Lucas Youngberg. Now we're going to run with number 263, Rhett Harward, Glenwood, Utah, on a Polaris, followed by Casey Connor. Oh, he is a scratch. So we're going to go with number 210, Casey Connor, followed by J.D. Marshall and Cody Chapman. Du Bois, Wyoming rider on an Articat.
We want to thank Rexburg Motorsports. You choose where you like to ride, and we're going to help you get there. With the best motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, and mountain-specific snowmobiles that the industry has to offer, our friendly experts will help you with accessories, riding gear, service repairs, and modifications to support your specific riding style. And our podium sponsors, Fast Signs, more than fast, more than signs. Valley Auto Supply, specializing in parts from dirt bikes to agriculture. Stop in and see us. And our Highmark sponsors, I'll tell you what, we've been talking about them. Big thanks to them. Afton Point S Tire, Articat, Backcountry Taxidermy, Boondocker, BRP, Butcher Racing, Carl Cycle Sales, Castle X, Clover Creek Inn, Crapo Farms, Driven Power Sports, and Marine, Duckworth Wool, Fast Signs, 40 Bar Ranch, Fox Shocks, Frank May Skidoo, FXR, Island Park Adventures, Johnson's X, Kate's Real Food, Climb, the McGinnis family, and Just Imagine Gift Shop, Pitch Insurance, Polaris Industries, Precision Boats and Articat, Pure Adrenaline Sports, Renton Coil Springs, Rexburg Motorsports, Rocky Mountain Power Sports, Salt River Motors, Star Valley Skidoo, Starting Line Products, Straight Line Performance, Tad Jenkins Auto Group, Thomas Drilling, Valley Auto Supply, Weller Recreation, You Save Convenience, and Zebros.
All right, Casey Connor getting into a little trouble up there. 10.5. 10.5 will get him out of the way. We'll be off and running with number 279, J.D. Marshall, Tremont, Utah, on a Polaris, followed by Cody Chapman and Carson Ehrman. $1.5. JD run into some trouble right here. Got sideways, got turned up on his side, pulled his tether. Not going to be happy with that, but we'll move on to number 453, Cody Chapman, Rock Springs, Wyoming, on a Skidoo. All right, Cody coming in with a 113.92. 113.92 for Cody Chapman. Now we're going to move on to one of our Canadian friends here. Number 628C, Carson Ehrman, Salmon Arm, British Columbia on an Articat, followed by Connor Eliason and Kyle Kuhn. All right, Carson getting up there, getting it done. 104.57. 104.57 for Carson. Now we're going to move on to number 326, Connor Eliason, Moroni, Utah on a Polaris, followed by Kyle Kuhn and Chance Waite. Sounds like we had a little trouble up there. Connor's going to come back down and get a re-ride. Connor Eliason will get a re-ride. Thanks for your help, boys. All on the chairlift riding up as brothers. All right, clear on blue. We're going to run number 97, Kyle Kuhn, Laramie, Wyoming, on a skidoo. Then we'll come back and catch Connor Eliason and then move back down and hit Chance Wait. All right, attention racers. Attention racers. If you pass off your ski pass to someone of your family or someone else that's not a racer and they go up the lift, you will lose your pass. You will lose your turn. Tyson said, do not pass your passes around for the lift. Those are for you and only you. All right. Kyle Coons up and over with a 108.44. 108.44 for Kyle Coon. Now we're off and running with Connor Eliason. And then we'll move back down and catch Chance Wait and Cameron Conger. All right, Connor's up and over with a 107.31. 107.31 for Connor Eliason. Now, well, we're holding on blue. Hold on blue. Hold up. Hold up. Can you anybody stop him on that blue lane? Looks like they got him shut down. All right, now we got a blue lane crew. We're going to go with number 119, Chance Wait, Bozeman, Montana, on a Skidoo. Can you stop him again, cameraman? See if you can get him shut down. Nope, he's going. All right, Chance Wait up and over with a 113.06. 113.06 for Chance Wait. And Cameron Conger's halfway up, and he'll probably come back down and run again. All right, now on the hill again. Number 725, Cameron Conger, Granby, Colorado, on a Skidoo. He will be followed by Dylan Hart of Wyoming and Eric Kerr. All right, Cameron Conger up and over with a 103.36. 103.36. Now we're going to run with number 346, Dylan Hart of Star Valley Ranch, Wyoming, on a Polaris, followed by Eric Kerr and Dylan Hart of Lolo. All right, Dylan Hart up and over with the 117.12. 117.12 for Dylan Hart of Wyoming. Now we're going to run with number 88, Eric Kerr, Spring Creek, Nevada, on a Polaris, followed by Dylan Hart of Lolo and Bo Richin. All right, Eric Kerr up and over with a 113.27. 113.27 for Eric Kerr. Now we're going to run with one of our champions, world champions, number 216, Dylan Hart, Lolo, Montana, on a Polaris, followed by Bo Richin and Landa Kula. All right, Dylan up and over with a 103.91. 103.91 for Dylan Hart. Now we're going to run with number 278, Bo Richin, Idaho Falls, Idaho on an Articat, followed by Landon Kula, and finishing up the class will be Dan Musso. All right, 25 in the class, 12 will qualify. As of right now, the time to beat looks like a 1:13:06 chance weight sitting on the bubble right now. Let's see what will happen. 3 riders to go. 1:13:06, the time to beat. Bo Richin up and over the 1:06:40. 1:06:40. That's going to get him in for right now. Now the time to beat, we'll see. Let's go with number 308, Landon Kula, Yocolt, Washington on an Articat, followed by Dan Massou. All right, looks like the time to beat's a 1:08:63. 1:08:63. Tyler Carroll sitting on the bubble right now. Let's see what Landon can do here. (1:04:91), good run. 1:04:91 for Landon Kula. That's going to get him in there with 1 rider left to go. Dan Musso, Etna, Wyoming on a Skidoo. Looks like he needs to be faster than a 1:08:44. 1:08:44 is the time he needs to beat. (1:06:47). 1:06:47. Looks like it's going to be fast enough to get him in there. Now we're going to move on to Pro Senior Mod with number 357, Lane Stank on a Polaris, followed by Bob Tom and Scott Long. All right. Sounds like Pro Masters Mod, they all qualify. They will not run today. Pro Masters Mod, you all qualify. You will not run today. Lane Stanks up there. He's got 11.5. 11.5 for Lane Stank. Now we're going to move on to number 24F, Bob Tom, Victor, Idaho, on a Skidoo. All right, looks like Bob Tom got up there, got into a little bit of trouble at 12.5. 12.5 for Bob Tom. Once we get him cleaned up, wiped off the hill, we'll run with number 529, Scott Long, Spirit Lake, Idaho, on a Skidoo, followed by Brad Sharp and Jeff Rogers. All right, so if you're looking at your running orders for semi-pro open, right at there at that 12th spot, we had a tie at 108.44, so we had to go to the next digit. So here it is, Lucas Youngberg, 108.443. Okay, and Kyle Kuhn, 108.442. So there it is. Kyle Kuhn will take the 12th spot and move in unofficially. Lucas, you missed it by 1/1000th of a second. All right, so unofficially, here's your 12 that'll move on tomorrow. This is not in order, not in order. Tanner Thomas, Austin Rogers, Riley Kincaid, Jackson Rogers, Carson Ehrman, Connor Eliason, Kyle Kuhn, Cameron Conger, Dylan Hart, Bo Rich, and Landon Kula, and Dan Massou. That's the 12 that'll run tomorrow unofficially. All right, Hills clear. We're off and running on 529. Scott Long, Spirit Lake, Idaho on a skidoo, followed by Brad Sharp and Jeff Rogers. All right, Scott Long's up and over the 108.07. 108.07 for Scott Long. Thank you. Keep us moving. Let's go 206 Brad Sharp, Moxie, Washington on a skidoo, followed by Jeff Rogers and Jim Marshall. All right, Brad Sharp up and over the 102.54. 102.54 for Brad Sharp. Now we're going to run with number 268, Jeff Rogers, Camas, Utah on a skidoo, followed by Jim Marshall and Todd Tupper. All right, Jeff Rogers up and over the 108.32. 108.32 for Jeff Rogers. Now we're going to run with number 47, Jim Marshall, Bloomington, Idaho, on a Polaris, followed by Todd Tupper, and finishing up the class and the day, Brooke Beckstrom. All right, Jim Marshall got up there at 11.5. 11.5 for Jim Marshall, but we're clear, ready to go. Number 30, Todd Tupper, Hammond, Idaho, on an Articat, followed by Brooke Beckstrom. All right, Todd Tupper up and over the 103.23. 103.23 for Todd Tupper. And finishing up our day and this class, number 9, Brooke Beckstrom, Salem, Utah, on a Polaris. Riding the old Seth Wilson sled, number 89. All right, Brooke Beckstrom up and over with a 107.72. 107.72. And that will do it for today. Thank you. Have a good evening. Be safe. Drive home safe.